Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
This is something from a video, Nasty. We're doomed.
We've got like a really cool Gothic vibe going here.
That's gonna hurt.
There's finding mouse behind there.
Don't.
You better be kidding, Cheryl.
No, I hate it when they blame everything on me.
Fabulous day at the office. In we go.
Crowbar.
Check.
Lockpick.
Check.
Battering ram.
Check. Hey, easy. That's not the gear stick. Get in.
Oh, meanwhile, there's another door. Maybe these people are witches.
Ah!
In.
Oh, it's horrible, Colin. You don't want to come in here.
Let me in. Let me out.
Oh!
Creepy Canadian.
It's actually live.
Ow!
That takes fake.
That's real brick, and yet the house is made of plastic.
What have you got to be? A giant to observe this particular artwork? Don't touch anything, Colin. We can't be held responsible for our actions.
This house is a torture chamber. This is something from a video, Nasty. We're doomed. Please, 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 please let me go. I'll be good. Just the sun's going down. It's only 9 a.m.
Yeah.
My name's Rhonda, and I've lived in this house with my husband, Robert, for just under a year.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this house an 11.
When we moved in, we realized that we've got like a really cool Gothic vibe going here.
There was pieces of churches and pipe organs and a casket carrying handle. Everywhere you looked, there was things just calling to us from the grave.
We just went with it. Started buying mirrors and lighting, and that's how we ended up with the way it is now. If we walked in there and everything was beige, I think I would die. We want color, we want brightness.
We know what we want, we just don't really know how to get there.
They're at the beach right now. Let's ambush them.
I'll take the elephant.
Grab something tasteless. Darling, life's a beach. Let's go.
So we'll get those umbrellas, and if we position those here, we can lurk right behind, so as they approach, they don't see all their old tat, and then we surprise them.
You're such a big gay.
Hello there.
Morning.
Ah, Robert and Rhonda. We're Colin and Justin, and your home has just been heisted.
Hello, guys.
Hi, how are
Nice
you?
to see you. That couple's home is like a cross between the Munsters and a massage parlour.
When you've been out, we have been in, and we have fingered our way through a forest of velvet pictures. We've wrestled with dated lamps.
Can you raise your hands to heavens and say, we pledge
We pledge
to go on this journey
to go on this journey
as you take our house
as you take our house
from absolutely hellish
from absolutely hellish
to totally heavenly.
So
totally heavenly.
Hallelujah!
I think hellish is a bit strong. I think it's
There's a fine line between heaven and hell. Sometimes the dark side is the one that presents the most delights.
I actually think that this episode could be quite unique. Because maybe, just maybe, they could be the couple that we are secretly looking for. We're desperate to find a home where we can actually show them how to do bad taste properly.
Come on in, guys. You know the trauma that approaches. Well, the house looks like a torture chamber. It looks like the kind of place where you come for correction.
the brickwork was here, and we just sort of went with it. And then the more we went with it, the more stuff we found, like velvet pictures and big mirrors and stuff.
Why have you got a cleavage mirror? You can see right down your front.
And then we found the fireplace, and then we kind of faux finished it
Yeah,
to
Full finish to
look
look like what? Like a tombstone?
Was this house an illegal drinking den in Toronto?
No, I think it was a male brothel.
That's why I feel so at home.
Exactly, darling. Suddenly you felt very relaxed. So mirrored surfaces there, shiny surfaces up there, a wagon wheel, strangely, with 3 little barrel-shaped lamps hanging from that. Please, God, tell me that wasn't your taste.
We've got a lot of things in our house that probably don't go together because we dumpster dive, but it's kind of an addictive thing. You know, you get really into it, so. Did you notice the handprint? It just arrived one day.
How old you
This
daughter?
house is
less
possessed.
than 2.
So it is the little house on the scary, isn't it? Hello, is there anyone there? And have you got better taste than these pair?
So what have we got in here?
Ah,
Oh, look, laundry.
I mean, this is really dingy as well, but we do like your pith helmet.
Do you know what this is called? Taking the pith. And this feels like the black hole of Calcutta.
This is completely beyond me. Do you know, Rhonda and Robert want a house that's got the wow factor, but as far as I'm concerned, it's got the woe factor.
I think they're right in the sense that it's not everybody's taste, but it's important to us that it suits us and it's not like anybody else's house.
Yeah.
The end. You know, we don't want to blend and we don't want our home to blend in. You know, we want it to look different.
I want your house keys. Your home's been heisted. It's now our home. It's no longer your abode. Give us the keys, love. Thank you very much. It's a shocker. You should be ashamed, but we're going to make it fabulous.
Absolutely.
We'll see you.
From hell, we're off to heaven.
I think they're wrong in some ways. I think we're just misunderstood.
Darling, I need to get into the van. Quickly, wipe this. Don't wait up.
Right, I'm not going to lie to you. That house has got me so spooked out that I'm thinking it's dark enough and gloomy enough that it might actually be possessed.
Positively haunted. You know, I think that's the problem. Robert and Rhonda want an individual style, but they've gone to the dark side. You know, we need to show them that dating doesn't have to be upsetting.
Okay, I reckon the solution is a house so bright, so juicy, that it's all about illumination and all about walking into the light.
Baby, set the juice loose. I think first things first, let's lose the faux dungeon. So remove all of that hideous brick effect from the living room.
Okay, then after that, we should take down the wall between the mudroom and the kitchen. If we do that, we make one big sharing space.
Okay, why don't we go continuous timber flooring on one plane? Small cottage becomes infinity space.
Loving your look. So let's start with that desperately dingy dining room at the front of the house. If we maximise all the natural light that could come flooding in, we could make it feel amazing. I'd like to add a mirrored wall for that whole section there.
Why don't we give them a colour scheme that would really stand out as well? I'm thinking bright, juicy, zesty.
See, I love the idea of that. Are you thinking orange?
Orange, darling.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Now, there's a sofa in the basement. It's horrible at the moment. But if we have that sofa completely reupholstered in glossy, white, hedonistic leather, and then dress that whole window wall with a sea of polar white voiles, it's going to be fantastic.
You know, I like a living room with a great focal point, and I'm thinking fireplace. But Robert and Rhonda, well, they're slightly glitzy, so why don't we go for, let's go for gold. Maybe a gold mosaic tile. The whole thing, the whole face, like a beautiful jewel in the room.
I love it. Okay, let's really mix things up. Let's go for a bright orange modular sofa, and then let's add a really transparent, gorgeous Noguchi table. And then let's add a Barcelona chair.
Fabulous. Now, kitchen cabinets. I'm thinking, what about any colour here as long as it's orange?
As long as it's the right shade of orange, it's absolutely crucial that our kitchen cabinetry is finished in precisely that same shade. Now, Cheryl is going to go absolutely ballistic because she's going to have these cabinet doors custom sprayed.
Ooh, and while we're talking about custom, backsplash-wise, I'm thinking piano keys, oblique barcodes, in a minimalist stripe fashion.
Absolutely loving that. And then some really sexy, gorgeous silver chrome appliances.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Shall we catch up with our juicy team?
Let's go and make Fraggle Rock.
Hello, day one.
We don't know whether to laugh or cry at the prospect of going back in here because let's be perfectly frank, this is quite terrifying. Mildly terrifying. Little house on the scary, to be precise.
Exactly. If anyone can exorcise bad taste, it's us, baby. What a unique,
Morning, girls.
a wonderful, unique day. The cast of Fraggle Rock meet the Addams Family.
Rhonda, choose your weapon.
Is this gonna hurt?
Swing it.
Don't get anything on your clothes.
That's gonna hurt.
And this is supposed to be a decorating show.
Robert and Rhonda, a house of horror. It is shocking.
It's awful. It's appalling.
Absolutely. Do you feel as confident as I do that we can turn this into something amazing?
Of course.
Downstairs in that hellhole basement, that serial killer's lair, there is an absolutely fantastic sofa, which is really, really old. I think it's kind of a 60s design. We'd like to bring that up and have it refurbished. We'd like to paint it and upholster it.
Very worried about my delicate husband. Oh.
But Dave, the thing here is that we're trying to introduce an element of continuity, if you like. You know, we've got 3 really tight, dingy, dark spaces. Let's just lose the whole lot.
I think we have to tear it down and build it back up. I think that's the way to do it in this case.
Oh, look at this guy. Who's living up there?
Ooh. Don't!
It has the thumb for carrying it to like an easel.
We hear Hammy Hamster sometimes in our bedroom. We hear him.
It's 6 or 7 generations of mouse dung in one area.
Oh my
There
God.
must have been like a family reunion here, and it'll make a nice headboard.
It's actually in the shape of a cockroach, too.
It won't go out the door unless I dump. Oh my God.
We're only at the beginning of the project, and already they're taking wall sections down and finding dead mice and mouse behind there.
When you purchased this house, did they give you any inkling that there was a fairly major fire in this house before you purchased?
Nope.
And then all of a sudden, everything appears to be fire damaged. So it's a big project, and it's just got an awful lot bigger.
There's burn marks in this corner, burn marks in that corner, burn marks in the front of the house. It's all been burnt.
I'm here all day with a toddler running around, and in these 2 rooms, I thought this was kind of like a safe space, and meanwhile, there's like a fire underneath everything, and how I don't even know if that's like good to breathe in, this stuff, all the dust.
Oh, Jesus.
We're really concerned, really, really concerned. Have we bitten off more than we can chew?
Well, it's day 2. Yesterday, we opened up the entire downstairs. We had to bring it back pretty much to the bare bones.
Out of all the homes I've been on, this is the absolute worst in demo, dirt, bin after bin after bin of garbage.
All right, this is the 3rd bin we've brought in and filled. We're calling in a 4th. It's just, this is how much garbage we are pulling out of this house.
We have new wiring, drywall, and plastering going on. We've even replaced the entire ceiling.
Okay, this was the old laundry room. So we're gonna make a nice fancy new laundry room. Hiding some pipes over there, washer, dryer, cabinet, some cabinetry going over here. They made 2 equal openings here. There was just the 1 door over here, but they made identical opening here for the kitchen. And then we have a new railing system going here.
Now, Colin and Justin are away in Vancouver today.
Style is evolving so quickly. People are now demanding so much more from their homes.
First thing you do, you look at the footprint first. Before we look at carpets, colours, anything.
There are only 2 types of taste in this world. Good taste, which is ours, and bad taste, which is everybody else's.
And we're hoping to have all the essential repairs and things up to date so that we're ready to go when they get back.
You've reached the voice mailbox of Colin and Justin. At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, please hang up or press pound for more options.
Okay, I've heard that answering machine way too many times today, and I'm getting a little pissed off. This fireplace that we have to put into the living room is a pain in my ass. So basically, the guys wanted a small mosaic tile, probably only about a ½ inch. I understand what they want, but you know what? In this time frame, this is all I can get. All right, Rhonda, come inside your new
Oh my God.
place.
It's bright and empty. And my pillars are gone.
Exactly. And
cow.
most importantly, your floor
My
is gone.
floor is gone.
This used to be your laundry area.
Yeah, it was our like mudroom laundry area.
Exactly, and now it's a lot more open as well.
Yeah.
And we're really trying to show you
And that hole wasn't there.
Exactly. We're trying to bring the light in. You'll see it come together.
It doesn't really even look like my house anymore. There's just so much junk here. It's hard to imagine that my house held it all. No more looking down anybody's shirt. Oh.
Whack it hard, harder, harder. Let's go.
Hey, it's always good seeing a woman using some power tools.
The crew has been working really hard, almost around the clock to get this house into shape. And honestly, it's been an absolute nightmare, but we're gonna get there. We put the floors down and painted all of the walls. We still have loads and loads to do, and the boys are expected to be back from Vancouver at any moment. I'm gonna have to be the bearer of bad news because there's definitely a kitchen and tile emergency. I'm gonna get it in the neck again.
Hey! Hello there. Vancouver, of course, was a fabulous hit for the boys.
Victorious in Vancouver. Now back to Toronto. And a little nervous because we have to face Cheryl, and she has been calling and we haven't been answering.
Exactly. You know what Cheryl's like for her timing? She actually phoned us, can you believe this, during a live radio interview.
So we didn't
had to hang
ignore
up.
her.
Sorry, Cher.
We didn't ignore her, we just couldn't answer. Oh my God. That dank, depressing, horrible darkness has been lifted. Cheryl!
This looks great.
Out you come, love.
Oh, darling,
Hey, Joan.
find you. Baby, how are you?
Boys down there.
How are you?
Meanwhile, look.
Boys.
Hello, baby. Meanwhile, oh, you know what you can say? It looks clean.
Boys,
You can ask the guys.
you are a triumph.
Oh, look, babies.
We're just working on this.
Oh, look at that, darling. That's like you. Blonde and beautiful.
I do have to show you something, though. The kitchen just arrived.
Oh, great. Our fabulous, bespoke, ready-to-order, Pantone match kitchen.
Bright, zesty, citrusy
Here,
orange.
take a look. This is not what I specified.
This is not what we designed either, Cheryl.
It was supposed to be juicy, citrusy, poppy, a lot of contrast.
It's got to be changed. We've got bright orange acrylic doors around there. We've got orange light installation over here.
Can we get the boys to just build the kitchen without the doors and send the doors off to be properly sprayed?
We need them that colour, Cheryl.
I mean, surely that's the reason you actually buy something bespoke. We have something custom made so that we can be exact on the colour. Get Wayne and the team just to fit the kitchen without the doors. Let's get them sprayed. That kitchen is a giant pumpkin. We were asked for zesty orange. We got pumpkin. You know, what's this?
It's the insert for the fireplace.
You better be kidding, Cheryl.
Cheryl,
No!
you must have found that line in the basement downstairs.
Now, that was a horrible fireplace, and we've already rejected it on a couple of programmes.
It's horrid. Look, it's full of plastic holes. It's got this hideous photograph of a brick wall. Take it back.
Only way to be sure that we're not going to be using this.
No, don't worry, you can get a refund.
No,
Don't break it, don't break it, don't break it, don't break it.
Don't,
No.
I can't return it.
Maybe when it's in this fabulous kind of almost kind of, I don't know, kind of Turkish style fire surround, all rounded, beautiful, kind of smooth edges, with these tiny, 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 microscopic, real gold mosaic tiles, then maybe it'll be framed up beautifully.
Can we have an open mind here, please?
Cheryl, don't you bloody say that we're not
do you
getting
mean,
these
can we
tiles.
have an open mind?
This, I can have...
Open mind.
Let me see that tile.
Colin, don't treat that with such disregard.
Look at it.
Look at the colour down there. In fact, wait till I get my glasses to see
Oh,
this.
wait a minute, look the other way. Don't come on, Sharon, look the other way.
That isn't right. We're having to deal with a kitchen that's pumpkin. We're having to deal with a fireplace that looks like you found it in the local
pumpkin
dumpster.
as well.
We're having to deal with tiling that doesn't
That's
even go
pumpkin.
anywhere nearly the size of the specification.
I hate it when they blame everything on me because you know what? If they actually tried to do my job in Canada, it's not that easy, and especially to do it in a couple of days.
I mean, well, look at these pictures.
They're of you,
Colin is
naked. Oh!
Does the name Earl mean anything to you?
Colin.
Get the fire! Get the fire!
Justin!
There's been a horrible accident. A fireplace actually jumped right out of my hands and hurled itself, kicking and screaming, on self-destruct mode, into that big dumpster.
7 queers, bad luck. Oops.
Right, you lot. You thought you were only getting your homes made over, but Colin and Justin have great designs in your wardrobe because something is about to happen which will be the perfect reminder that you two, or as far as your home's concerned anyway, are utterly, utterly styleless.
For the duration of your Reno, we need you to wear this. This is your crime. This is what you're guilty of. You live in the little house on the scary. So no changing of clothes, no peeking, or else we'll show you what scary really is.
One of the reasons that Rhonda and Robert's house gives me the heebie-jeebies is that they just don't know how to buy the right type of second-hand furniture. Now, old stuff can be good, but if you get it wrong, it's really bad.
I know, come on. I mean, look, the fireplace, those lights, I mean, they were all fished out of dumpsters in the street. Can I just tell you something? There was a very good reason why those items were in the dumpster.
Well, guys, from trash to treasure and from junk to funk, our lesson is going to show you that dumpster diving, if you do it properly, can be a really, really good thing.
Indeed, we're going to show you that old sometimes can be gold. Gorgeous.
Hey, Andrew. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Now, Robert and Rhonda, we've actually brought you here to meet Andrew because the pair of you are well known as a couple of dumpster divers. But my lovely here is actually the Prince Regent of Reclamation.
And he's going to give us a bit of an idea of some of the things that he's tackled in here. Off you go, sir.
Well, this is one of my favorite examples. This is just a toddy old chair that I found in the trash. There's actually a pair of them, which is always a find. If you can find a pair of anything, take it. Nice coat of lacquer paint, some new upholstery, and nailhead trim, all hammered in by yours truly, one at a time. Let me tell you, this is another great example. I found that in the trash in Dusseldorf in Germany.
Whoa, international trash.
Oh, hello.
Hey!
Imported trash.
Hey!
World-class dumpster diving. Half the crystals were broken and missing, so stripped it all down, a nice coat of lacquer to freshen it all up.
Okay.
Restrung every crystal by hand. Amazing. That's something you don't think only Cheryl would be able to do.
Well,
but I can do that too.
So you plundered your old jewellery box. You turned all of your old favourite earrings, chokers and necklaces.
Not a
into
brooch
piece of
left,
home
but
stuff.
look at this.
It's
Exactly.
worth it, love.
You're
Absolutely
bare,
worth it.
devoid of sparkle, but the house, darling. Do you know what the great thing is about this? Is the fact is, when you look around, everything's got a relationship. There actually is an identity that comes from this. Clearly, Andrew has thought about the end product. So rather than just go dumpster diving, you know, and just popping it in there and hoping for the best, he's considered how it's going to be used. He's changed the colour. He's changed the application.
We just learned that we have to tweak things a little bit more to try to make them work with our space and not just leave them as is, and be a little bit maybe more particular about what we pick out of the dump or at Salvation Armies and things like that.
This is actually a great example because this used to be my baby furniture. So that's what it used to look like. So all I did was a great coat of paint and some new hardware, and it's just, you can just see, it's a brilliant new piece because it has a great line, has a great shape, and that's what you're looking for when you're looking through the dumpster.
I mean, isn't that just perfect proof? And it is the lesson for you guys today that you can be a dumpster diver as long as you find diamonds and not dirt. Oh, don't worry, because we're here at the back cave at the Royal Ontario Museum because we're men. We're men on a mission.
We've brought Rhonda and Robert down here, and we're going to show them in a little minute or two what it's actually like to live in their house. It's so gloomy, but they've actually got used to it. It's like being down a cave. Mole people is what they are.
Welcome to the back cave. What do we reckon of this, then?
Is this our basement?
This isn't just your basement, dear. This is your entire house.
It's gothic, it's dark, it's dripping, it's scary, and you think this is cozy, don't you?
Absolutely, it's homey.
Homie, who for vampires?
Elvira, have we got a lesson for you? Come on.
Right, chaps, we brought you down here because we thought it was time for another fabulous Home Heist Colin and Justin designer lesson. Lighting on this occasion. Your downstairs area, 21 light bulbs, yet still it feels like being underground.
We looked at the wagon wheel in your house and we thought, there's a design message coming through from that wagon wheel, and a really important one as well. You actually picked that not because it was practical. It wasn't really lighting up the space. It actually gave you some kind of pleasure. Why not choose something just for form, you know, and then think about the function as well? But if we're going to plan out the lighting in your house so that it's effective, we're going to put in some pot lights so that we get an even spread all the way around, you know, so that's ticked. The practical box. But then isn't it nice to just look at items that are based purely on form and buy them for just the pleasure of having them? And I think this area is fantastic because not only are you actually adding some lighting to your room, but you're actually adding something with a punch of colour. So you tick the colour box, and also a bit of a kind of sculptural identity as well. You know, so this is lighting, it's colour, and it's art. I really wanted to get something across today about just the pleasure of form, about the fact that out there in the lighting market, there are pieces that you can actually just pick purely for beauty.
What else do you like the look of?
I like the
This one.
Medusa, the square
sure.
Medusa. I mean,
Yeah.
it's busy, but it's...
It looks like
it's kinda
living, almost
spooky
like a
and-
tree or something. What we've learned here today we'll be able to apply in the future. And the next time we come in here, we'll know what to look for.
And also with what they said about the whole pot lights.
Oh,
like
yeah.
have like your main source
yeah.
of lighting, and then have like something really fly
Right.
as an accent.
Get the function out of the way, and then
And then you can have some more fun with
And
like
then-
lamps and hangy lamps and stuff like that.
without tripping over everything in the
Yeah.
room.
Well, it is the day before dress day, and I'm actually feeling quite good. Reason being, we've got an accent wall painted. We've got our brand new door. I feel like Vanna White, actually. Frosted, gorgeous. We also have our mirrored wall, custom. Like, there's so much bespoke in this house, I just can't even believe it. I've got our custom backsplash, which was so bespoke, I can't even tell you, because they wanted such a random pattern that our supplier had to do it by hand. The only thing I'm still missing is the tile for the fireplace, but I think I've got a lead. So I'm actually on the way to check out this one last place in the entire city that might have gold tile. This is metallic. Glass, glass, glass. Oh my God, is this the gold? Hi, how are you? I'm not sure if I spoke to you before, but a friend of mine basically told me that you had these 1x1 gold mosaics. Yes. I'm sorry, is there any way that I could just, sure. I don't know, it's hard for me to tell. I just want to make sure, I want to see the glimmer, I want to see the shine. I want to see how fabulous, sorry, ruining your display.
Real gold leaf.
What?
It's real gold leaf.
If you say real gold leaf, then that must mean it's very expensive.
It's $100 a square foot.
Shut up. Well, what can I get for half the price?
I could give you 15 square feet and give you a little further discount on that. And you can leave with it now.
Oh my God, yeah. You're my new best friend. You gotta work it. You gotta do. What do you want me to do?
Work it.
Do you want me to dance? I can dance.
Yeah,
What do you want me to do?
dance, can sing,
I can dance.
You know, on the street, bring them
Oh my God.
in.
I love this store! Hello.
Oh, I love that color.
Check it out.
Is this glass tile?
Yes, it
Now,
is.
did you guys paint these?
No, they're custom.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
unbelievable.
This is just like,
It's
look,
the colors we love, like
everything. I keep thinking about my kid and how we wanted so much for this house
I
to be
know.
awesome for her, and like
I know,
we're
and
gonna
we got all
fix it up over
scared.
20 years, and then that's
this
gonna be
is
her
like-
medical school money, and
That's awesome.
sorry.
That's hot. It's hot, it's juicy, it's simple, it's on budget.
So we're gonna use a flat trowel. So you're gonna do one long pass all the way.
Orange is one of my favorite colors. If I could have chosen myself, and Rob too, we would have chosen orange. It's perfect.
Hi, it's Cheryl. Yes, from Home Heist. I know, I'm calling again. Any word on the kitchen doors and when they're actually arriving? So can you tell me any good news? I'm really worried about the kitchen cabinet doors. I mean, normally I'd be worried about a side table or a lamp. Right now, this is a huge part of the house. That's actually part of an entire room, really. I mean, who wants to look at empty cabinets? If we don't get doors, I'm running away.
Well, I'll tell you what. It is dressy, but getting to this particular juncture has not been without its problems. We smashed fireplaces because they were rubbish. We got rid of tiles because they were worse. Let's just see what's waiting behind that door. What do you reckon, Colin?
I'm actually scared. I'm going to be honest. I'm scared to go in there. I'm absolutely terrified. Here goes nothing. Oh, God, this looks so... Do you know what? Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
This is looking absolutely brilliant. We thought long and hard about doing this big kind of ballet studio mirror thing, but I think that's worked really nicely. Loving the orange there. You've done very well, haven't you? You nibbled us, didn't we?
Darling, it's a designer democracy.
She's good at it.
I can see there's good news already. Those tiles look fantastic. That's what we were after from day one.
Genius.
It's great.
Genius.
Darling,
Like
I'm sorry to rain on the genius. Genius, 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 backslapping all round. When's the kitchen arriving?
No idea.
What do you mean, no idea, baby? This is dress day.
I know.
Not distress day, not depressed day.
Oh, I
dress
know.
day.
I am depressed. Thank you. Still
Are we
waiting to hear
getting these
back.
doors?
Yes, I'd hope so.
When they're
Heart
out.
attack.
If they're out.
Heart attack. Right now.
Is there anything else that's
Moving on.
missing?
Television.
No.
We
There's
want
nothing
this
else
television
that's
white.
missing.
Okay,
White.
television. We want this television
It's
white.
not in your brief. It's not
We're
in your
changing
brief.
our mind on
Not in
the
your brief.
spot. At the end of the day, Cheryl, I don't care how you do it, but we want to have a television in there that is completely white, because if we have a big black hulk of electronics in the wall, it totally distracts from what we've put together here with this gorgeous white and orange. You look gorgeous today, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Yeah, almost feminine.
It's pretty ridiculous having to do this. I mean, who paints their TV? It's another thing that didn't have to be done, but in the divine inspiration, whatever, I'm now painting a TV.
Now, Robert and Rhonda, one of your most heinous crimes is the fact that you guys are way too high when it comes to hanging art. I think you're on platform shoes when you do it. So we brought you down here to the Ontario College of Art and Design to show you the error of your ways.
Okay, in other words, a lesson in how to hang your art. Come on.
Come on. Time to get artistic.
We've brought you down to the college today because we wanted to show you a few vignettes to kind of demonstrate how artwork should be hung. Now, there are rules in interior design, and some of them have to be broken all the time. One of the rules says pictures should be hung at approximately 66 inches above the ground level, which is approximately average eye height. We break rules because sometimes houses are taller, sometimes houses are smaller. For example, vignette number 1, scene number 1. I'll tell you what, we've got this really lovely low-slung vibe going on with the gorgeous Barcelona chair and the matching little footstool down there. It's really kind of cozy and it's really pulled right down. So with that in mind, artwork for this kind of level should be set at approximately this height, okay? So everything relates to each other really nicely. You've got the chair moving through to the artwork in the wall and then down to the tablescape with the vases.
You need to think about the bigger picture. Yeah. No pun intended. You know, and think about different shapes. And if Justin gets rid of that one there...
I'm manoeuvring for you here.
grab that table.
We're going to suddenly change it just to give you another idea.
Let me just pop that in there. Fantastic. Let me just stand there. Now, Robert and Rhonda, what do you reckon of this vignette?
It's beautiful.
It's awesome.
Artwork can have a real impact on perceived proportion, okay? If you've got a really, really tall space, but you want to foreshorten it and draw the level of visual activity towards one particular zone, use that as a guide for where the top line of your artwork should go.
So you're desperately wanting to put that much higher, aren't you? But then it's going to lose its relationship with the pieces here, you know, and that's it. It's like the lamp, the picture, the chair, the chaise, the rug, and the cushion, they all form one picture. Okay,
it's well hung.
It is well hung. Shall we show you how you would have hung this?
Yes.
Darling, where's our art assistant? This is Cheryl with no makeup on. Pop it up there, dear.
Now, let me just show you. This is where you would have put your art, honey. Yes, away up
Dust that
of
off.
eyesight.
Yes, polish it off, darling.
That's looking gorgeous.
Thank you. You've done very well. Thanks, Cheryl.
That's a gorgeous piece of art. However, positioned up there where only a marionette on stilts can see it gives you some considerable problems.
Does that picture up there have any relationship whatsoever with the pieces down here?
Nope. And in fact, now that that picture's gone, this area looks naked. What's going through my head is that we have never actually hung anything on purpose. We just put things where the nails were.
Up there.
and I just remember that. It's like, I don't actually remember ever doing that. It's just, oh, there's one, okay, there's one.
And
we
giants live
so we
there,
bought
guys.
pictures
You're
to
sheep.
fit.
You
I
are
know.
art sheep.
We will never stand on our tippy toes to hang a piece of art again.
Yes. We'll take the time to put in a nail at the appropriate level.
Talk about a job well done. I don't recall a time when our homeowners got the lesson more clearly than Robert and Rhonda did.
You all right? You got a good grip? Ah, the appliance guys got the wrong address, so they dropped this way down there, which is a real drag. Installing this stuff on the last day is one thing. We didn't think we'd have to drag it all the way down the aisle. Okay, watch the other appliances go missing.
Do you know what, guys? This gives me immense, huge, massive amount of pleasure to say that you are our star pupils. Honestly, you have been magnificent. And I think it's at that time where we can say to you, you no longer have to wear your hideous little house on the scary t-shirts.
Thank
Tomorrow, come back with your own clothes on.
Awesome.
Designer class dismissed. Off you go.
All
Off
right.
you pop, we'll see you
tomorrow
tomorrow.
morning.
Yay.
Meanwhile, I have to say, what a fantastic pair. And that house, it's glossy, glitzy, glamorous, it's shining, it's got bags of contrast, it's orange, it's citrus, it's just a designer piece of heaven. Yet another triumph in the great class of Home Heist.
And something else even better. It doesn't have a kitchen. Just saying. I need everyone in Canada to hold hands right now and channel. Think orange kitchen. If the colour's not right, we'll just change the colour of everything else.
And you know we would, Cheryl, if it's not
We'll change the colour of the sofa, we'll change the colour of those chairs, we'll change the colour of that wall, because we cannot change the kitchen. Everything else can go. That can go back to the store, even though it's dress day, and we can get something else.
Oh my God, the kitchen cabinets.
No, kitchen, there's a phone call for you.
Bloody better be orange.
Where are the kitchen doors? Where are the doors?
These are bloody orange.
Quick,
You're in
open the doors.
trouble.
Come on.
In.
Channel, baby, channel. Where are the doors? Where are the doors?
Let's see inside.
Yeah.
Why haven't they been resprayed?
They have been.
It's juicier. Here we go.
Right, how does it look next to the tiles? Flat.
This is the old color.
Right, let's see this.
Shoot me.
Shoot me.
These are different shades of orange, which are probably conflicting a little bit.
In this particular design, we were being really quite religious about having the same tone of orange throughout, and then the doors were going to be the final piece in the puzzle. And it's at this point that we have to do what every designer would have to do at this point, and that is make up something. Hold on. What we're going to do for this particular look is that we're going to use different tones of orange. We're going to tone up in some areas, and we're going to tone down in others. These doors, perfect.
Now, this is a weird one. This is the sofa that was downstairs in the basement that we had completely recovered. Rhonda and Robert don't know that we've actually taken that from the basement and turned it into this. So hopefully they're going to love their house, and hopefully they're completely going to fall in love with their remodeled sofa.
Is this the new fireplace?
Yep.
It's
Graham.
white.
Graham.
Fantastic. God, that looks so much better than that hideous old piece of tat that Cheryl fished out of some dumpster somewhere.
There's a mouse underneath
Cheryl, there's a mouse under the table. Don't kill it, I'm a Buddhist.
No, please, nobody kill the mouse. That's a human being. That's a human mouse.
Hey, shush.
That's a human mouse. Don't kill it.
She's distressed.
Colin, don't get. Listen, I'll get it.
You liar!
Hey, shush.
No, it's not. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Oh! What's going in this box? Just let me get in. No! I'm gonna touch my hand! Oh, oops, no mouse.
When it comes to designer flexibility, Colin and I are like a pair of Russian gymnasts. And I have to tell you, this is one of the simplest tricks that we've done, but it's so, so effective. Gorgeous kitchen here, lovely breakfast bar in the middle, but should you want to change things just a little bit, then all you got to do is flick this little fella right around like that. Now, we've got this articulated on wheels. Hey presto, a little kitchen becomes a gorgeous entertaining area where you can imagine perfect parties taking place and the perfect cocktail being poured.
Now, no one wants to be tucked away in the darkest corner of the house doing the ironing, do they? No, laundry is such a bore. But not in the world of Colin and Justin. We've opened up the space here by punching in an opening so that we feel that we're still part of the main house, part of the kitchen. And by picking up in terms of design, namely with these fantastic orange glass piano key tiles, we also add to the kind of design continuity as well.
I feel a little sick.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm freaked out, I'm anxious, I want to go home.
Aha!
Aha!
Back in civilian attire.
Nice to see you again, darling. How are you doing?
Come in.
Good to see you again.
How are you, baby?
In you come. This is your new house.
Oh my
God! Oh my God!
This was the darkest, dingiest dining room ever.
that couch.
Do you recognize that couch?
Oh my God!
Divers. We can dive as well.
Oh man, we didn't. You know where we didn't pay anything for this. We dumpster dove it out of someone's apartment.
Come on,
Oh my God, these chairs.
First impressions.
Oh, this is and you know,
sexy.
This is perfect.
This room. Oh my
gorgeous.
God.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Should we look at the other areas?
Come on, yes, let's do it.
Oh my goodness.
Remember this room before? Double arches, fake brickwork.
Oh my
This
God.
is, oh my, look at this couch.
Oh, this is awesome. Look at the gold.
This is so you guys, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Beautiful. That's an amazing fireplace. Did you paint
This
the
is
TV?
like exactly what we wanted. This is exactly
Look,
it.
The TV is white.
This is what we want.
This is what we want.
We would have bought a disco ball and a beanbag chair.
And that would have
But
been.
that's obvious.
I know, and but this is amazing.
Oh,
this
and
is like
everything
the
is
gold.
just- It's like you've reached into the depths of our mind, got rid of the bad, and sort of fluffed up the good.
Turn yourself around and look at your new kitchen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
You could live
I
just
can
in
wash
this
my
kitchen.
dishes. Look at the window. A dishwasher.
Power of the orange, baby. But look at the way it just
beautiful.
exists with everything else. The orange is here, the orange is there, the orange stretches into the dining room.
But what we've also done is link your lovely laundry area because this is your next big surprise. Breakfast bar, storage.
Oh my God! We wanted one of these forever.
We've got your lovely cat box down there where your little kitty cat can sleep. We've arranged art really elegantly around the house without going over the top.
I mean, it's made such a difference punching the opening there. And if you have to iron in here, you're not locked away from the rest of the house.
Exactly.
Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
Is it the most gorgeous house
It's the
in
most-
the city?
It is.
Candy is not for looking at. It's for eating. Baby, how's it been? Has it been worth it?
Oh, it
Have you
has.
enjoyed being
oh
at
my
home,
God, this
Heist?
has
Thank
been
you.
the most amazing thing. I just want to run naked through it. This is awesome.
Yeah. Yes.
Yay! Okay, here we go. Superstar!
Meanwhile, the future's so bright in there, I gotta wear shades, and there's so much orange in there. I think I'm feeling the punch of vitamin C.
Feeling fully uplifted and ready to start planning another home heist.
Let's go, darling.
Get
So
the
on-
kettle on.
Orange juice?
Yes, please. Nice big glass.